Joined here by Bryce, Mefford, and Emmett, Klus, and gentlemen, appreciate you joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Haley, just coming off of your guys' race, let's just kind of go through our initial thoughts. You guys did a good job of kind of finishing as a pack there and just kind of talk about how you guys fed off each other throughout today.
Yeah, it was pretty packed up through, at least half the race, pretty big pack, and so, when it's tight like that, you got to make sure that you're ready for it to spread out because it's going to get faster. And so we just had to work together throughout the race, and it was nice having Bryce kind of close to me to make a move like that and stuff towards the end.
Like you said, it's only a matter of time before things start to spread out, especially when it's packed up early like that. So having Dustin for the majority of the race to run with, he pulled me along, and then having Emmett at the end just kind of find and kind of work towards definitely helped.
For you, Emmett, first time coming out this year, jumping into the 8K, how did you feel overall in your first cross of the season?
I'm really excited. This is my first cross in 2 years, so going from doing it every weekend in the fall as a high schooler and middle schooler, and it was a weird year not doing it, so fun to be back. It's hard to remember just how bad it hurts, but I think after this race, kind of realizing that'll help us kind of push through when it starts to hurt next time. So it was a good experience. It's fun to be back.
And for you, Bryce, this is your second one already at the cross. How did it feel jumping from the 6K to the 8K today?
That 6K was a rough one for me. I felt pretty shot from really early on. So compared to that, this one was pretty nice. I think, I wish the time was a little faster, but I think that I handled the race itself to the best of my ability on this day. It was really hot out. Obviously it was hot for everyone, but with all the factors coming into play, I think I was able to handle it to the best I could today. So.
How nice is it too? We train out here all the time. How nice is it to host these events and you guys know the turns, the berms, everything. How much does that give you guys an advantage?
It's huge because we work out here all the time. We're super lucky to have a cross country course because not very many people have one, and so it's just nice to be back, and it is a real advantage to have a course here, and we're really grateful for it.
Yeah, Emmett said most of it, but it's really nice to be able to have a course like this. It's this nice, hosted Pac-12s 2 years ago, but as much as we practiced on it, it never really gets much easier, I guess. But just having it here is nice, be able to run on every day.
Last thing for you two guys, we finished 5th overall as a team. First just kind of talk about our overall team finish there, and also how nice was it to see. This one was a bigger meet than we had a couple weeks ago. And just how nice was it to see the variety of not just G-Night teams here, but also we had Portland State here, Eastern Washington. How nice was it to go against teams like that too?
Oh, it's always fun, competing against different schools, because I think we get a lot of opportunity to do that because of the cross-country course and because of our location to other schools. So yeah, it's always fun mixing up competition. A lot of people race against the same people, same conference all the time. We're really lucky to be able to do that, and just a really fun meet here today. We get to have a little variety of competition in our next meet, so that'll be fun.
It's nice to always compete against the same people that are in our conference, so we know who to beat. But like Emmett said, having those other teams like Portland State here is it's a different change, I guess. It's really nice to have those bigger schools here, for more competition, I guess.
All right, gentlemen. Well, really appreciate you joining me today. Good job out there. We'll catch you again here soon.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.